Hi. If you guys have watched my channel before, you probably know that I actually work on a game on my project, which is named Portalic. The problem with that is I'm not gonna continue Portalic anymore. Not really, but really as well. The thing is, this initial right here, whose platform I was making the game in, he does not care about your game. He can literally wipe it out whenever he wants. You literally have zero control over the game you made. Okay, so if you do not know about Roblox, the thing is, it is extremely censored and it is extremely filtered. Actually, as well uses AI to verify if your game has anything bad in it, and its AI sucks really bad. Actually, it can even just randomly remove your game even if you do not have anything bad in your game. Just bad, and that's it. All of your work, all of the hours you put in coding in your game, all of the models you made for your game, all gone, and you can't even really appeal for it because their appeal system sucks as well. So which engine am I gonna work in which actually gives 100% of the rights for my game? Is it Unity? Is it Unity? Is it Unreal? Is it Godot? So I'm gonna make my game in Godot. The problem with Godot is that I have zero freaking idea on how to code in GDScript. Well, GDScript is the actual language Godot uses. Well, I will have to learn how to use it. Plus, it's a new engine which I do not know how the frick it works. And yeah, and I have to make my own art in 2D. I really suck in pixel art actually. So yeah. So I start by installing Godot. I don't know why the site took a bit too long to load. I guess my internet is just trash, but okay, whatever. But guess what I did next? I don't know why I just started making pixel art or started learning to make how to make learning to how to make pixel art. Well, but I really don't know why that was my first decision. I mean, if you're installing a completely new engine, then probably you should learn about that engine on how to make games on it. But I don't know, I just started making art. But whatever. Before I actually started making that art, I got to know about pixel art and A Sprite from Jupiter Dev? Or no, no, Juniper Dev. Okay, so I checked out her tutorial. It was pretty good. I got to know about A Sprite. I searched up A Sprite and then I just shamelessly downloaded LibreSprite because I don't have the money. Please support me or something, or subscribe to this channel. It would help me a lot. So when I had LibreSprite, I started drawing my main character, which we would play in our Portalic. And surprisingly, the main character was not that bad. It was pretty good actually for me, who just started making pixel art. While this is my friend's first pixel art. Then, now that I had my art, I could actually make a game and start out with this character and have a movement script. So, to start out with our newly downloaded Godot, I started with Bracky. Yes, the Unity guy actually also made some Godot tutorials. I started with this tutorial and also this one. So the first one I started with, it actually made me a lot familiar with the Godot engine. It also taught me a lot about nodes, how it works, how GDScript works, what it does, and a lot of other things. And I cooked this little game out here. Yes, don't ask me why it's Sky, because I think it was just a little bit easier to make. So I did that. I made this Portalic or whatever it is, I don't know, but looks pretty cool, right? But also then I started watching this tutorial which actually taught and went deeper into the GD script. So I started watching that and gained some knowledge about GD script as well. So now that I have all these knowledge, I actually started to make a playable game. Not that beginner slop which I actually made before. So this is how the game actually looked like at the first when I was making it. Yeah, it was nothing really complicated. It was just really simple with like a few free assets, tiles, and my character. But then I focused a lot on the player's movement. You wanna know why? Because I wanna make this game's player movement extremely smooth and interactive. Something probably like Celeste. As you can see, when the character in Celeste jumps and you see how smoothly it lands, like I wanna do something like that. I wanna make my players walk, jump, and everything it does extremely smooth with a lot of effects. And yeah, I guess you will see what I do later. So I actually put a lot of effort onto the player's code. I added this acceleration system where you don't just catch full speed when you start moving. It's finally not like a box and not like a beginner slop anymore. It actually catches speed slowly, time to time. Also, when you are at your extreme max acceleration speed and then you just stop, you kind of slide. As you can see, you slide a bit forward on the direction you were walking before. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Then I also added these new smokes which actually come when you run really fast, and also the dash ability which adds our player to just zoom around everywhere, and also this new sliding ability. Don't ask me why the player is like just sliding on some invisible slop, invisible stuff. I did not make any assets for the slope, so it is just for testing purposes. So yeah, bear with me here. Also, now the jump is kind of squishy. As you can see, when the player jumps, he kind of like he's kind of a long boy, and then when he lands, he's kind of a short boy. So yeah. I sure I'm making the character really smooth, all right. With the character being smooth, the code is actually getting extremely large as well. It is like wow, oh shit. So with a lot more hard work and lot more patience and lot more broken fingers because I coded really hard, and with a lot of free asset packs and house assets or whatever, I've made this really cool game here, which actually looks really beautiful for some reason. I also made this really cool air particles. Yeah, it's so good. I'm actually kind of happy with this game. I also made that NPC with that dialogues, and yeah, but I still do think that we lack something. That something is a main menu, because a game is not a game without main menu, because you can't really play without a main. I mean you can, but okay, whatever. So let's make a main menu then. So I spent a lot of time making this main menu. I hope you guys like it. And guess what? I also made a scene saving system so that our character actually saves the scene. I also make a intro. So when you when you click the start button, you go through this really cool intro where you get introduced to the story, and then you land in the map and it saves your progress there. I hope it impresses you. Let's see it all together. Whoa. What was that about? I was sleeping. Shit. So, y'all, this is the end of the devlog part 1. I'll be soon making a devlog part 2. I hope you guys like my game, and if you did, please click on the like and subscribe button, and I guess comment something good so that I get more motivation to create these devlogs, because this one took a long, long, long time to make. Because I don't know, I'm just kind of bad at editing, I guess. But yeah, bye guys. Please support me.